Hello and welcome back to the Just Georgian Show. I'm your host Georgian, and in today's episode we are talking about my favourite, top five favourite even, Christmas songs of all time. Now it's the 1st of December as the time of recording, so I thought why not do a Christmas themed episode? So I've not spoken much about music either. I love me some music. I listen to Spotify. I listen to music on Spotify, should I say, every day without fail. It's fantastic. A world without music is a world I do not want to live in. But anywho, you haven't come here to listen to me hark on about why I like music. I think everyone knows, everyone likes music. I don't think there's a single person who doesn't like music. But anyway, my top five Christmas songs. Now, this has been a hard list to compile because there are so many good ones out there. So before I start my list, I want to talk about three songs that deserve a mention, but they're not in my top five. So I'm going to start off with Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. Really good song, I really enjoy it, but it's not in the top five for me. Another one is Stop the Cavalry, John Louis. Yet again, as soon as you hear that song, it reminds you of Christmas, and that's what the top five is all about. It's songs that when you listen to them, you automatically are transported into the Christmas period. And then the other song would be Somewhere Only We Know, Lily Allen. Now, that song obviously was used, I believe, you can correct me in the comments, but it was used as a song for a John Lewis advert one year. Tell me in the comments, probably, if I had to guess, early 2010s, probably 2011, 2012. But yeah, good song as well. Obviously, a song by Keane, which then got used by Lily Allen in like a Christmas themed version of it. So yeah, they're the honourable mentions. So let's start this list. So at number five for me, it's Driving Home for Christmas, Chris Rea. Now, this song was released in 1987. There's a bit of a trend with these five. There's a lot of songs that were made in the 80s, and this one is no exception. It's a great song. It's just a great background song to me. I feel like you're, just literally sitting in your car or sitting on a train, or you're just walking and playing Chris Rea, Driving Home for Christmas. I don't know, you're just transported to a more, easier time. You can just vibe out to it. It's a great song. In number four is Happy Xmas, War is Over, John Lennon and Yoko. Now, this song was released in 1971. It's not actually for the end of the Vietnam War. It's obviously recorded and came out during the period of the Vietnam War, but the Vietnam War didn't actually end till 1975. But I think this was basically, according to my knowledge, is a song that John Lennon wrote to basically weigh in on the political message around the Vietnam War and the fact that it wasn't a very well publicized war. But yeah, it's a great song. It's very sad, obviously, but it's just got a very very good message to it. It's just the lyrics as well. I hear that song and it's just fantastic. I can't really give it much praise. Like, it's not something though that you would necessarily dance to or want to like sing out loud. It's just for about 3 to 4 minutes, however long the song is, you're just taken away to a time where the world was at balance, let's say. But anyway, in number three, it is Do They Know It's Christmas Time, Band Aid. Now, this song was released in 1984 and obviously has various artists, obviously anywhere from George Michael, Boy George, I think with the Boomtown Rats, yeah, I think that's Bob Geldof's group. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might not even be Bob Geldof. I don't know. I wasn't alive then. I was born in '96, so yeah, trying to remember all of the artists is not something I'm going to be able to do. But it's a fantastic song. I know Phil Collins in it. He does the drums, so that's definitely one. But yeah, what a song! It's fantastic. Singing along to that song, I've done pretty much every Christmas from when I could learn the lyrics to the song. It's really good. Highly, highly think that it's probably going to be number one in a lot of people's top fives. But for me, there's two songs that just tip it to the number one. Number one, two, and three. Kind of like when I did the ranking for Star Wars. It's it's very close. I can't say it's like, miles apart. I think there is a difference though between Do They Know It's Christmas Time and Driving Home for Christmas in quality. I just think there's a little bit of a gap. But yeah, they're both fantastic songs. All 5 of these songs, all of the Christmas songs, there's so many good ones. That's why everyone's lists are going to be different. But yes, that's coming in at number 3. Number 2, now this took me a long time to think one or two, but it's going in at number 2, Last Christmas by Wham, released in 1984 as well. George Michael had a wonderful year in 1984. 2 absolute belters for Christmas songs released by George Michael in 1984. And Andrew Ridgeley, he's the other member of Wham. See, I know that person, but I can't tell you everyone who was in Band Aid off the top of my head anyway. But yeah, Last Christmas, what an absolute tune. Straight away, when you hear that first 5 seconds, straight away, you're transported into Christmas. Fantastic. Don't think any more really need to be said. It's a great sing-along song. You can dance along to it. Fantastic. And in at number 1 is Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues, released in 1988. To me, it's Christmas, that song. I hear that song and yeah, you could be on a dance floor, you could be in your living room and everyone's going to be singing along to it. It's fantastic. I think it's got probably like just the most, you not in a way you relate, but you feel like, when you're listening to it gives me goosebumps sometimes, that song. It's just great. But yeah, Fairy Tale of New York would be number 1. Let me know what your lists are in the comments, either on Facebook comments or YouTube comments. But yeah, I'm looking maybe to do some more top 5 on Christmas, maybe top 5 Christmas movies or anything that can be Christmas related. I'm down to do a list for. But yeah, I really like doing lists like this, and yeah, this list is no exception to that ruling. But yeah, so I'll run through it again just in case. So number 5 is Driving Home for Christmas. I might have said From Christmas, but yeah, Driving Home for Christmas. I wrote it down as From. Happy Xmas, War is Over, 1971, John Lennon is number 4. Number 3 is Do They Know It's Christmas Time, Band Aid. Number 2 is Last Christmas, Wham. And number 1 is Fairy Tale of New York. Now, I've probably missed off loads of Christmas songs like Mariah Carey, Christmas Rapping even. I really like that song. But if I'm making a top 5 list, these songs, they just have to be in that top 5. But yeah, like I say, let me know in the comments what you guys think of my list. Is it right? Is it wrong? Did I ramble too much about the John Lennon song? Probably did. Did I get anything wrong with the dates or with the people who even sang these songs? Just let me know. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you're all well. Hope you're enjoying your first day of Christmas. It's this year's come round ridiculously quick. But yeah, we are on the road to Christmas. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.